I'm dead. Yay.
Yay, I'm dead. How do how do you
Oh,
feel?
same. We should be twin. We should be triplets.
I want out.
We on Twitch or we on the Out? We are on the Outtubbies.
I'm on YouTube. I usually do this on YouTube.
We're on the Tubbies.
I mean, I know it's probably better on. I know it's probably better on Twitch, but
Yeah,
I don't. Here, so I really do not care.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm very back and forth in my head. It's like, should I stay on Twitch? Should I go to YouTube? And then I was like, I'm gonna stay on Twitch.
All right.
Twitch is an interesting community, and it's also a great way to expand.
I'll forever fight people who say Twitch has a bad community. Just because you have a few bad experiences does that mean the community is bad? It's fucking great.
Yeah, it is. Oh, fucking Ninja? I'm glad there are people like Ninja out there. Like, what was it? I agree with Philip DeFranco on this. There are... like, Ninja was recently interviewed by, I forgot who.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
And the general thing that happened was Ninja was trying to describe what it's like to be on... what it's like to work on Twitch and all that stuff, and he's just genuinely a good person. Like, he does like live streams for suicide prevention, and
yeah, he's a good man.
Yes, he is. He's just a genuinely cool person, unlike Dr. Disrespect.
Oh.
Wait,
what's wrong with
why
him?
are we
Because I
talking
literally
about me?
don't care.
Man, he says some racist shit. Like, anybody that unironically screams out Ching Chong whenever he's pissed off at Koreans and American servers.
Wait, how do you unironically say something so dumb?
Well, he does it whenever he's pissed off. Like, what was it? When PewDiePie said the N-word on his live stream, he did it once and he did it by accident, right?
He also instantly apologized.
What was it? If only it was the same for Dr. Disrespect. Dr. Disrespect said it multiple times and never apologized. His general justification is these Koreans should not be in American servers. And yes, the Koreans shouldn't be in the American servers. That's a legitimate problem in PUBG.
It's a legitimate problem in every game because of what's the term for their game cafes, things like that. It's a genuine problem that Overwatch deals with all the time.
Yeah, it's something you can't control, but that doesn't excuse his shitty behavior is what I'm getting at.
Yep, I agree.
So anyways, hi guys.
Hello.
Hi.
We're talking about serious Twitch bullshit.
Let's stop talking about serious Twitch bullshit. Let's talk about Overwatch.
AKA
it's
slightly
like
less serious Twitch bullshit.
Actually, weirdly enough, Overwatch is becoming less and less popular on Twitch.
Because it's worse.
I wonder why. Maybe it's because Fortnite is actually free.
I am still it's not going to be free forever though. Once it's out of alpha, which by the way, did you know it's still an alpha? Did you know you can pay money on the game?
No, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, no, no, I mean loot boxes. Like, not as in buy this early alpha game. I mean, you can buy loot boxes in it.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty shit. Well,
shady, and just fucked up.
I could see a small justification on they have to pay their workers in some way, but...
The game itself is already paid for, though. The actual Fortnite game is paid for. It's just the Battle Royale mode only. What's your favorite Mei? Asked Flaming Swordsman.
That's it.
Yeah.
That was a good one too. Fuck. That was all the way down.
Ew.
That was all the way down the esophagus. That's one of the good ones.
Admittedly, I haven't actually played a game with I don't know if this is relevant to the whole May's question, but I'm still gonna ask this. I'm still gonna say this anyways. I haven't actually tried out Brigitte in like an actual game, competitive or otherwise. But from what I've done with in the practice room, I really enjoy her.
Same.
Also, something I think is a feat with both her and Reinhardt, but I haven't tried it out with Reinhardt yet. When you try and use her melee like attack, I have there's a melee button on like my controller because I use controllers.
Yeah, I know they may have added that to Reinhardt.
I didn't know if they
Also, sorry, go ahead.
I didn't know if they did that or. One of my favorite things is to get like those little training bots onto like these little crates because they just don't move.
That's not good there. Wait, let's see. No, that's not good. Alright. No, wait, that's not good. No.
What are you
doing? Shit, that's not good. I'm playing Reaper and all these shotguns suck. I have to constantly replace them.
Oh, did you know you can melee cancel your reload animation?
Really?
Yeah, it technically makes it a bit faster. And by a bit, I mean like a couple frames.
Holy shit, you can.
Yeah, every character can. It's just Reaper's the easiest to do it with. Another easy one is McCree.
Let me see McCree.
Not only that,
Also,
but I'm assuming that you can get like a couple points of like damage done this way.
Yeah, because it saves enough, so much time. Another person, you know, there are two characters that can't melee cancel though.
Who?
Reinhardt and Brigitte.
Well, that's because they don't have ammo.
Actually, they both can melee cancel out of their shield drop in the animation. I was just being a dumbass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also, TP.
I just looked at the chat and we've already resorted to the "you got a knuckle" memes. Okay, I should know that's pretty much the cue to end the stream right here.
Well, I guess it's been a fun stream, but fuck all of you. Hey.
Yeah.
Can't have nice things anymore.
I'm confused.
You know how there was VR chat?
No, I know that you got a Knuckles meme. I don't get it. It's not bad. Never mind. I just don't think it's that bad of a meme.
No, the joke is just
memes can't be good. They have to be bad. That's what a good meme is. Just terrible.
So that's why I follow me IRL.
Exactly. Fucking some of the recent shit on me IRL. I also follow anime IRL, furry IRL, pretty much any of the IRL channels.
No, furry IRL. I know anime IRL, but furry IRL. This sounds
furry
horrible,
IRL.
And I want to follow it.
It's a bunch of fucking furry gay jokes. It's all it is. Like, there's no such thing. Like, what was it? Gay furries and straight furries.
Yeah, one doesn't exist.
That's kind of the joke that they constantly spread. No such thing as straight furries. Everybody knows that.
It's funny because I actually know a couple of straight furries.
Same.
Oh yeah, I'm talking to one right now.
I'm actually
heteronormative asshole.
I'm bi.
Don't you know you made your choice? Ow! I deserve that for that dumb joke. Ow! That hurt. Just jabbed my thumb. Ow. No, I jabbed my thumb. Oh no, it didn't hurt that much. It was just I jabbed my thumb with like non-sharp end of a what do you call it? This paperclip.
Oof. The
paper
only
clip?
good young skin is young Genji. The end.
Young Genji's hot.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna sit.
No. She's adorable.
Yeah. Young Anna's pretty cool too.
Young Soldier's also pretty hot too.
We're making TP uncomfortable. Let's keep this up. Young Diva should not happen because that's pedophilia. Anyway.
I want Gremlin Diva though. Gremlin Diva is Young Diva. We all want Gremlin Diva. I wish they would fix Diva and stop trying to make her an assassin. Fucking put her back as a Vanguard. That was fun.
You know, it's actually one of my favorite skins right now has to be not skins. Favorite tags has to be the what is it? Brigitte. I don't really know her actual pronunciation. She has a series of cat-related sprays, and they're
adorable.
all fucking adorable. There's one where she's just young and she's.
Oh my god, I need that. I just looked up Bridget's skin and I need the Black Knight skin.
Yes. There's one where Bridget is like.
My immediate reaction is Sonic joke, Sonic joke, Sonic joke.
I mean, yeah, she's basically a Sonic character.
I love all of her tags. They're all good.
I hope I can get one of those knights, like literally, like those are like knight in shining armor skins. That's fucking great.
Armored lion.
Yes.
Also, like Reinhardt, it's just I enjoy being able to just swing my hammer. It's
swinging hammer
from side to side.
Oh my god, there's a 2-part skin, one for Reinhardt and one for Bridget.
Spray, you mean?
Spray. It's basically two arm wrestling things, and one's Brigitte trying to get Reinhardt down while Reinhardt's just sitting there like, come on, you can try.
That's adorable. Though my favorite arm wrestle one is Zarya and Reinhardt because that just sounds badass.
Yeah.
Go ahead, TP.
I'm gonna, now that I'm done fucking around in the whatever. Do you want to do just a quick play?
Let's do quick play.
Yeah, let's do quick play. How many people are gonna try and get to Bridget before any of us?
Most likely everybody.
I wouldn't be surprised this game has insta-lock bots like League. Though I don't think she's as hyped up as like Sombra, so you may not have that much competition.
I mean, I didn't see like to be fair, yeah, I wouldn't look like all the pre whatevers. Yeah, I don't. I should probably promote this on my Twitter. How do I?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Get a link to your YouTube.
What are you talking about? That's not a good idea at all. Fuck you. Fuck you.
It's a freaking terrible idea.
I need a new layout for Twitch.
Oh, same. That's why I have donations.
Do you know any commissioners? To do specifically Twitch?
Nope. Because the person I'm commissioning is my artist, and I don't think you want the type of art he makes.
We have 7 supports. You know,
I could have Blaze do it.
When did Moira come out again? Late last year, or was it early this year?
Early, lad. Yeah, mid last year because she was announced at BlizzCon.
Take that, TP. You fuck. No, I'll get it to you.
Well, no.
Oh wait, I just realized where we are. I'm gonna go dick around with things. I still love the Sombra buffs and hate the fucking nerfs they're playing. I got like a 10-minute rant about the nerfs of that they're already playing for Sombra. Did they add these pillows here? I don't remember them being here.
Yeah, they've been there.
I must be blind. Oh wait, I'm usually the last one out of these doors, so that's probably why.
Everyone remembered the fucking that freaking thing going around where it's like where it's like the clip of Hanzo and Genji in the temple and Zampra's just like hidden.
Let's play lawn darts.
There's a Widowmaker who's actively trying to kill, though.
I don't know, I just love doing that.
I wish I was better at aiming, because Sombra's probably my favorite kid in the game.
Yeah, I took her out.
Yay! Oh, you're playing Cancer!
I suck at Cancer.
It's not hard to land scatter arrows.
It's not hard, but I don't tend to use scatter arrows.
Shit.
I'm sorry, Flame Swordsman. My keyboard is clacky, and I like clacky keyboards.
Oh no, we have an attack bridge.
Well, Brigitte is Mini Reinhardt, who's is already the best pushing tank in the game. So.
All right, let's get to her. Let's get to her. Fuck you.
What do I want to play?
Run defend. I wonder who I'm gonna be. I wonder.
You're gonna be the most brain dead character in the game. Oh wait, that's Junkrat.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
I'm sorry. I just take any chance I can to take a shot at a Junkrat.
Don't be that asshole, guys. They're gonna
Wait,
last
what?
minute choose like a bunch of fuckwits.
Why do we have a Winston? We don't have a dive comp. Like, Winston's the best tank right now, but we don't have a dive comp to support him.
I don't.
We don't.
Oh,
well, I told
when
this,
did- well,
this is gonna should go
so
well.
that's new.
What?
It's a
Whenever you like look at the
Oh, ult percents. Cool.
yeah alt percents, that actually like now it's not just a guess as to when everyone has their ults. It's like you actually get to see what their ult percent is, and that's really nice. It helps like team coordination a little bit.
It makes it to where mics aren't objectively better for ult stacks.
Yes.
Oh, cool. I'm not killing myself whenever I hit E.
You know what the worst part about streaming is?
Oh, what? Something wrong?
Oh,
God damn it. Genji got me.
That's unfortunate. It took him that long to get your turret, though, which is kind of impressive. Come on, Genji, fight me. Ow. Oh! Wait, she already has a punishment for getting her thing broken. Why are they going to increase it to full respawn levels?
God, I'm already getting annoyed. God, fuck you, Genji. Hey, Gregor.
Hey, Gregor.
It's actually originally... Yeah, I'm not going to stick with Torbjorn for the rest of this. Gonna go with my other...
I can't get away from Genji even when I hacked him. I couldn't throw my thing fast enough. Damn it, Sombra. Get as good of an arm as the old lady.
You know, I'm not surprised that I died there, considering I was kind of 6 against 1.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
I don't want to.
God, I'm tired.
You know, I'm probably gonna lose my first game with Brigitte. Brigitte.
Yeah, I
Forget-
cannot get a good angle to
Briggy.
play Sombra. I need to switch soon. Dang. They're playing 2 assassins? They burnt 2 ults to kill me?
Who are you? Oh, you're Sombra. No wonder.
I'm a pest. That's all I am. I'm
Fuck
not
you,
good enough at
Genji.
tracking to not be a pest. Take that, Genji.
Thank you.
So is Brigitte's thing just like a...
You gotta hold them off for 7 minutes.
Listen, we can do it.
Oh, yeah, we could totally do it. I'm just saying, fuck.
Reaper, how do I have golden eliminations as Sombra?
How do I have bronze in eliminations as Brigitte?
Oh god.
Oh,
you.
I saw that on screen, Kayden. Holy shit.
You're welcome.
Holy shit.
Hey, where'd the fine tracer?
That better get play of the game.
You also have the Genji one to compete against.
We'll see. How do you do? I have a lot of fun playing Junkrat. I don't care if people say he's cheap.
Sorry, Bridget, your ult is too valuable for me not to want to get rid of. Who says that? Who says that's
You know
who
what?
that is?
You know what? I don't even care because I still did well.
Hey! Congratulations to whoever took my gold medal. That means we have someone actually killing.
Well, considering that Kayden kind of got 3 with that junk tire, I'm pretty sure it's him.
Yeah.
Actually, I only have 1 objective kill.
It's not objective kill, I just said eliminations.
Oh
Still-
god.
Still not that high.
I can do better than that.
Fucking, why do you
No,
keep on
no,
being an
you're
idiot,
not gonna-
Genji?
Oh cool, she stuck me instead of the Reaper.
I will shield you.
Wait, no, I think she was... I hope that would happen next. What happened? Oh my god, that was amazing from that Tracer.
Better get a... Okay, that's 2 kills. That's still good.
Kill the Greedy Moira.
Nobody took me out while I was sitting there.
That's
I
his...
am actually legitimate surprised.
Oh, stop getting away, Diva.
Hold it to creep. Be right back. Later.
Huh? Where in the world did she go?
Fucker.
Feel better soon. Shield's taking damage.
That is bullshit. Death is asking you TP, how is Bridget? Bridget?
Oh, I like her. I mean, I'm not great with her right now, but you know what? This is also my first actual match.
I wish I could get better with Sombra, but that takes being able to track. Like that. I don't know how I achieved that, but I just tracked like not a terrible. Wait, where'd the Reaper come from?
Shield's taking damage.
You know, I don't even care because I have like. Hey, remember when we only had 7 minutes to do everything?
Yeah, we only have a minute and a half, but still they're advancing, and that's a problem.
It's a problem, but you know what? It could be worse.
True.
It could be worse. There's. Oh.
Oh!
I'll take care of you.
Oh! Why can't me? I'm just Sombra.
This Junkrat sucks.
I mean, as long as he's surviving and still outputting DPS, he's not technically doing bad. Because remember,
Holy
Junkie is
shit.
a control.
Okay, we got 40 seconds. 40 seconds, and they're getting close.
And I just wasted my hack on the wrong person.
God
Okay.
damn, okay. They're pushing pretty damn hard.
So, okay. Do we have a couple ults? We have.
No, I just.
We have a Reaper ult. We have a Reaper ult.
You better fucking use it.
He used it. Okay, my computer wanted to.
4. We just need to peel him off the payload.
Ooh, yeah! Fuck yes! That was awesome.
What's my favorite character? Junkrat. Junkrat's my favorite character. You're not gonna stop me from thinking otherwise.
Hey, at least it's not an edgelord. Hack.
You know what?
I still
don't.
think that having so much range is bullshit.
It's good to start off with this, man. I'm not gonna say that much. Start off with a win.
Giving us
I guess
stuff
it's just.
and
I
giving
guess
us a lot
it's
of armor.
just.
Nice job.
Yeah, I guess this is stream, guys. It was nice talking to you. But
Bronze, nothing, nothing, nothing. Wait, I still did healing though. No one used my health packs? I'm sad.
did you get your food from Grandma?
Yeah, my
Oh, okay, Reaper.
perfect timing for my thing to run out of batteries.
I want to break a point more sneakily
Okay,
than something like
okay,
Reinhardt.
you know what?
Oh, wait.
Somebody took yours.
It's okay. It's okay.
So we're waiting right now. You just need to wait for one last person.
Good point. I'm gonna quickly BRB. But in the meantime, gotta run up this.
Bonk.
¿Qué onda? Greetings.
Wow, what a dick.
That's breakfast.
Prepare to attack.
I was emoting.
Select your hero.
Wait, we're on attack again? That's disappointing.
I mean, we were waiting, so.
I know, but we're still on Gibraltar, though.
Yeah. Gibraltar's not
I know, Gregor, but I still want to feel like the hacked health packs are at least useful, because it doubles the healing of a health pack. So since we had a flanker like Reaper, it kind of makes me sad that he wasn't using my health packs.
You know what the best part is?
What?
Having to almost drool, almost having to sip on your dog's drool.
Ew. That's unfortunate. Dare I ask what happened?
I was rushing down here, and I almost slept on my dog's drool. Also, I have a dog.
Congratulations. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov!
Random
Okay,
applause. Congratulations.
Let's go with
They've got a Sombra, they've got a Brigitte, they've got a Torbjorn,
30 seconds.
they've got
You
a
know what?
Diva,
fuck it. We can do this.
and they've got a Widowmaker. Watch your heads.
Why is this?
Well, if that's the case,
That-
fight fire with fire.
But still just one of Widow's best counters. That's not Widowmaker. Oh, and Sombra. Sombra's also a really good counter. I'm gonna go make that. I'm gonna go try to make the Widow's life a living hell. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Attack commence. Escort the payload.
Oh no, it's a Sombra they have.
So, just in case you're all confused, get on the, so in case you're all confused, get on the point because I blew up 2 of them immediately.
Yeah, I blew up an extra one as well. Well, not blew up. I put holes in it. I actually, with the change to Sombra, I think they actually made her ult inherently charge faster. Wait, what?
I don't even care that I died there.
What?
I got sentry turrets.
I don't know what the hell she is on, because her... Oh, I thought it was
Hello?
farther than 5 meters.
Hey,
Hello.
Can
we can hear you, man.
Yeah, we can.
oh no, I was talking to someone else. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I thought it was one of ours. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's hard playing Junkrat when one of the things that this constantly does is stops me in the middle of
I want them to add more Overwatch heroes rather than just here's a hero that is from the world of Overwatch. I'm another former Overwatch hero. We haven't had another one since Ana. You get the positive message of, hey, the future of heroes is gonna be a good one, but come on.
yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I know that. I don't have an answer right now. That's my thing. Okay, okay. I
don't have an answer right now. I'll get back to you.
okay, okay, okay. I'm sorry, that's somebody.
Payload's moving out. Keep it covered.
Fucking widow, bitch.
Oh, I can't go out anymore because half of my kit is now useless.
We got a Mavi.
Do we have a
Hello.
Mavi?
Yeah.
Mavi? Do we have a Mavi?
Yep. And we got Lucio main.
Hey,
Ah,
it's a
fuck.
relic.
Fucking cheap ass team.
They're playing Jump.
Bastion.
Bastion's not cheap though.
The way
In fact, the change that they did years ago made him really not that good. So, Flame Swordsman Asso does Junkrat play like Demo Man from TF2, where he can stick jump and has a grenade launcher. Yeah, literally, he basically is the Demo Man.
Only better.
I mean, Only better because he doesn't damage himself in order to jump.
And that's cancer and something they need to nerf.
Everybody should just be nerfed to the basic setup. Everybody should just be at one setting. Have a match last for 50 hours.
I'm just saying they should nerf things that are objectively broken, like Junkrat, like Soldier. Entire reason they shifted around Lucio's power. Yes, because Soldier is numerically the objective best DPS. It's a case of why would you ever play anything except Soldier when he's the best in any case? I'm not saying he's overpowered, I'm saying they need to nerf him so other DPSs can be played. Because if you would buff those DPSs, they would skyrocket in the roles they already do. Hey, thank you! You saved my life!
Me?
No, the Brigitte. You also saved my life, though.
I don't even care if it's a solo kill. It's still a kill. And there we go.
Standing there the entire time.
I'm just gonna dance.
Good job, you are actually playing the game.
Okay.
I was being a
Hold
pest.
on. We need to invite.
The boons of the slaves. Need to get that back in, actually.
Oh, I get why. He got shut down from me because I just ulted. Because I know for sure you also got one. Triple
Leave
kill.
the game, TP?
No, we're good.
Fuck you.
I mean,
I was about to say,
Moon's
we
already in
probably
the
should.
group.
Well, yeah, we just don't know if any randoms will leave since they are a group of 3.
What's a Mavi? My daughter. That's what
TP
I'm.
got married recently, then got divorced.
I never got
Can't
married in the
get
first
married
place.
to be divorced.
Who said I got married?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
Skirmish-on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, one night stand, okay.
No, actually, there's a legit story that
Fuck
he
you.
behind it. Behind how I'm their kid.
Just piss off, man.
Okay.
Fuck
Damn it!
you, I'm taking
I
this.
I actually wanted to try Brigitte. That's
Try to take it
Hold on.
away from
Hold on.
TP's told dead hands.
Hold on.
I mean,
I'm gonna commit to
I think this person. I think this Farah's only really against people who are dicks. Don't be a
Okay.
dick, Zarek. I meant. I'm sorry. That
Fuck,
was
I
rude.
can't make that joke.
No.
TP was always married. To Mercy, says Ultimate Spaz.
Mimi.
And I
Hey,
agree
guys,
with that statement, TP.
guys, you want to see a trick?
Whoops.
Commit
I
suicide.
was gonna practice my flying
Sorry.
because I need to work on that. Hey, Arissa, no.
So
bad.
TP, Zara, have you seen Jonah's commentary on Bop Charm?
Yeah, I haven't yet, but from what everyone's told me, I don't wanna.
I hear it's cancer.
I'll tell you this much. Regardless of whether
Oh, I can't fly over the cast.
From what people told me,
Zara
Jonathan,
said you left the game. Maybe it's just the thing. Maybe it's just the thing.
let's find out.
I mean,
No, it's
I
that
might
it's
also-
that we're going to another. Sorry.
That's
Hey,
weird.
Boone, do you want to try her out?
Yeah.
Then
Grab
pick
her.
her right now.
Grab her before Voltex does.
Fuck off, random lava man. I wanted to play Moira because I like Moira on this map.
You know who I like on this map?
Lucio.
I'm playing as him. What the fuck do you think?
Ow, the
Oh,
edge.
so
Who-
yes, Lucio. Reaper's a good choice. Reaper's a good choice here. Anybody that can do that skip, dude. Like anybody who can do that skip.
What
The
was it?
farther you
Gregor
get up,
asked
the more
me.
useless it becomes.
Gregor asked me, "What do I mean?" A game. I
Yeah.
like playing Junkrat. Wait. Somebody put down a tag.
Anyways, as
don't have
as I
tags.
probably forgot to finish saying earlier,
It's
regardless of what you think
Don't
of
ruin the
Jonah's
queue.
commentary, I do believe that he does make some somewhat valid claims and points and blah blah blah.
I mean,
From what I know of his final thoughts, I will never watch that video just from his final thoughts alone on me.
I have to hear. What's the final thoughts?
You don't want to know.
Hey, so you remember that rant I made in that one chat in the chill zone?
Guess I'm in the tank. Okay.
So you want to know why I made that rant?
Why?
Because guess what the fuck was brought up in his video? You know, a video made in 2015. A video on something made in 2015. It's
Even
just-
like say what you will about the commentary on the commentary that I did on A Bob Charm Christmas. That was only a year or so.
Wait. Did he use Bop Charm Christmas to justify his opinion on Zera and Bop Charm?
He probably just used the commentary.
No, he's never seen any of my videos outside of that one. Any video involving me outside of that one.
I assume.
God.
I think he said that in the video from what someone else has told me.
What?
I mean, if I can be honest about something,
You could be honest.
I
All right.
personally didn't see a lot of stuff wrong with it. I mean, you know, think what you will, and if you have a different opinion, I'm gonna bash it on. I will say, and I know this is a very, I wouldn't even say 2015 mindset, but it's a mindset that some people might still have, and I, you know, put this on, you know, record of me saying this because people might be people saying that Jonah's video is awful because it's on Bob.
No,
We might-
It's not
we
awful
might-
because it's on Bop, though.
I know, but I still want to take it into account as well.
I'm not gonna say that a video is bad because it's on Bob. Again, technically,
No,
I mean, even though it's not technically on Bob, the members of it were featured. In the members from it are featured in the commentary done on.
Okay, I'm starting to figure out what I should be doing here.
I cannot
No,
get a good angle because
Don't worry about it.
Steve is not a tank anymore. I need to switch. Playing
I
Diva
might
just
watch
makes me
it
too
after this.
salty.
I like how they show how much ult charge everybody has. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice change.
Me. It really shouldn't matter, honestly.
No, I just want to see what his opinion on everything is.
And there's one other thing I know I hate, which is another reason why I'm not watching, and that's the editing, because I'm a little way too particular with the
Okay.
editing.
Okay, so I think I need
So
to
just-
use the shield
Because
bash.
I don't want to have that taint anything.
I need to figure out the reach on this flail in order to really be effective here.
It's 5 meters.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this right now: if the video gets on your editing from 2015, that's not fair.
The video
Don't
got
worry,
is
it doesn't.
the video got is anything from 2015. Hi, I watched the video.
Okay.
Like,
I mean,
on the one hand, you could
Alright.
still make an argument that, you know, the commentary was intended to be used as a showcase of what not to do.
Here's a problem,
Right, I
though.
was kind of
I already know what not to do.
expecting
I
far
hate
to-
that commentary's editing. I can do so much better now. It's a case of
kind
it's
of
so old that it's out.
expecting
Any argument you can make there is completely outdated.
Yeah.
Whether
Brigitte
that's
really feels like she feels like a third support.
Yeah, she's an off-tank, off-support.
Yeah, basically. She's like the third support slot, basically.
I don't care whether the arguments are irrelevant. I guess that I do care, but not
I'm gonna have
Dude.
some fun.
not to like a terribly like
I'm gonna do something funky.
But
Like,
not to a terribly
Let's stop for the night.
unnuanced.
I'm gonna play a hero that has no mobility whatsoever.
Fuck.
I mean, you get rewarded with an assload of damage, though.
You know what?
I am really not playing well right now, and I don't know why.
I know
Actually,
why.
I think
I
know
can tell you why on my end. I'm streaming.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I shouldn't let that be like a complete justification for like shoddy.
Alright.
Ow. I tried. But
I feel like I could be good with Zenyatta in a more organized comp.
yeah, I just do what I always do and play what I want rather than what would help.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I do. I honestly don't.
Play of the game.
I personally don't like this legendary. I think it does have whatever, but I don't care for it.
Actually, may.
Like I said, a couple of
stop
these
for the night.
interface tweaks are really nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna
They
stop
are.
for the night. Hey.
Hey.
No love
I'll
for the
say this.
Torchhorn.
I'll say this much. Just because it's a commentary from a 2015 video or whatever doesn't mean that you can't bring up legitimate whatevers. I will say, however, that whether this happened or not is also a different story.
Traveling to Volskaya.
Because shocker,
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
it like there is a lot more there's like some nuance to it. Don't just say it's I'm not gonna just ignore any potential arguments to be made, and I'm not gonna ignore the criticisms that he tries bringing up because it's an old video. I am, however, still going to be critical of the points because not because it's me, but because it's still a commentary. It's still trying to do it's still trying to be something to it's what I'm trying to say is
help people improve and argue things.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
know. I mean,
Coming in 30 seconds.
No, which way? I bet they're gonna.
I don't-
From.
Wait, how did I? Okay, there we go. There we go. All right.
if you don't think there's a lot,
but
if you don't think
say
there's a
what
lot,
you will about
Go ahead.
say what you will about Jonah, but I can say with a definite heart that I know that the kid would never do anything out of malice.
No,
Obviously, I know he wouldn't. I don't even know the guy, and I know he wouldn't.
No,
Yeah,
I've spoken to him, and I feel like he just kind of. I'm not gonna say I know what the reason for him doing this commentary. I know I'm not in his head. I don't know why he did this per se. I'm not saying, oh, how dare he do it, but I mean, you commentate on whatever the fuck you want as long as it's viable. Fucking do it. Commentate on a disowned video, whatever the fuck. But it's just the case of I don't know. I don't mind people being critical of Jonah. He's a big boy. He can handle the criticism himself. I just hate that there are people that would genuinely try to give him hate because he's not an A-rank commentator. And it genuinely bothers me how some people just make videos of him out of malice, like Plushy and shit.
I agree. That is not. I don't like doing things
While
out of
he's
malice
not the
or.
best, I highly doubt he deserves a lot of that shit.
No.
But if that being said, I will say that
I'm not saying you shouldn't do the commentary if you want or if you don't. I'm not saying that because I know you and I know you wouldn't. I know you genuinely would want to help him, and I know he knows that. I'm talking about just the people that want to because it's Jonah
Oh
and
yeah,
he was
basically
in the
something. Basically the things that frickin' Ponder brought up in her final thoughts on the old icy hazard situation, where yeah, she
Oh fuck! We're shooting.
that's not where we're meant to go, but whatever.
As long as it worked.
As long
I'm not,
I got a kill on a.
I'm not in the mindset of fuck Jonah, but I haven't heard much things other than, you know, basically, oh, good luck on this one type thing. So it's more of, I haven't heard much outside of that, and I hear TP's, you know, situation, and I was like, oh well, it had to warrant something if he's doing this. So I know TP. He wouldn't just jump gun ho into a commentary. He's not the type of person that would just
No,
do
and like
a
I said,
commentary.
I know Jonah knows that TP isn't that kind of person, and I'm not saying he did the commentary because he knows that TP won't send his sheeple after him, but
In fact, if anything, I'd
also
want to
the
make
case
sure
that-
that, you know, any sort of any
Why
sort
doesn't
of
that
like
count for kills for
any
me?
sort of
I just
okay, my goddamn controller did my thing did not want to work. I do remember there being some points that, while granted you could say are the same things from like Ponder's video on the subject, or from Ponder's video on this on Gale, or a couple of other things. Basically on
Damn it.
but basically the point of okay, fuck you, McCree.
I just really wish people would give Jonah more credit than people do. You know, I can say for a fact that for someone who, I can't say he's inexperienced, he is, but it's like someone who isn't exactly well known for having the greatest content by objective sum, I can say that he does try to challenge himself, and that's something that you can't just ignore, that he does try to challenge himself more often in some cases, and the kid tries, and I can't. I know I'm defending Jonah in many senses, and I'm not gonna sit here and say everything
are you
he does.
telling me that's a bad thing? Because that's
it's
not a bad thing. I'd rather like someone defend Jonah if it's like, just because it's this whatever commentator does not mean that they does not warrant defending if like there's an actual need for it.
I just feel like Jonah needs to, people need to cut Jonah a little bit of slack in some cases.
Damn you, Winston.
Give him criticism where it needs to be had, yes. But I'm still, I guess I can say I'm still talking about the people who commentate on him because he's Jonah, and it makes me mad that people think that they have that mindset.
None of us have that mindset, so
We're not disagreeing with you. I want to point that out. I know. I do have something to add on to that thought, though. Something that I've noticed, I think Zara and TP can agree with me, and Boone can agree with me on this one. The problem that's been issue in the CC is that we're dealing with people that just do things either out of spite or just because it's blank person. And every single time it's the latter, it makes spiteful and mean people. The amount of
You two do comment, Jack.
and it leads to issues. That's that's something that really detracted me from the commentary community. It's a very it is one of those problems inherent with the community is this can lead to drama, but if we start eliminating the drama inside the community, people can understand the intention.
There's another problem, but considering what my problem is, I don't think it would be good to say right now, considering the conversation.
Let me read it. It was in the rage chat, right?
No, it's
okay.
not that. It's something else.
I do want to bring something up.
It's Vent, by the way.
When did anyone say Gale was quitting? Did he
Gale
make
said
a video?
Gale was quitting.
What?
Gale said it a while ago.
Oh. Okay.
I can play a tank. Oh fuck! I forgot they removed "You Can't See" highlighting. Highlighted.
I mean.
Highlighted.
And I also don't like when it's on the other coin flipped, when people... I don't see this happening as much as the first point I made, where people would make a video because either A, they don't like the person, or B, such and such. You know, with my video that I'm covering, you know, I try to keep myself on more of a neutral basis with the video that I'm covering, because, you know, one of my...
Okay.
Yes,
Mavi.
Because, you know, of course, you know, one of my favorite animes is being criticized in the video. And, like, I do try to hear people out. I want to hear the person out. And I do, and then, you know, they're still fucking retarded in their statements, but that's the point. But with, videos...
I want to jump and do that.
With videos being made on people because they commentated on so-and-so's friend, I don't see that happen as much. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't been in CC very much.
Never
but
mind, I can't actually.
The amount of times that I was criticized for my first video, for my first commentary, and it's really fucking retarded, because the person that I commentated on did a commentary on Icy Hazard, and I'm friends with Icy Hazard, and the reason I did the video was because it was bad. It was bad. It was a bad video, okay? If you watch it, it's a bad video, but he was saying that in his 45-minute response video to me, he said that the only reason I commentated on him is because I did a commentary on Icy Hazard, and if it was a commentary on Creepsburg, I would think it was hilarious. And it's funny because in that video, I even say straight out that whether Icy's actions in her responses to the criticism given to her is debatable at best, whether that was appropriate or not. Like, in not many ways, say that I was fairly unbiased for the most part. In many cases, you can't go into a debate completely unbiased, but I can say that. But I don't really see a lot. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen by any means. I know for a fact that there probably is some people that make videos on others because they commentated on a friend of theirs, and you know. But I don't see it as much, especially nowadays. I don't see it as much happening, as much as I do see the videos made complete out of malice because, oh, I don't like so-and-so, or they criticize something I like. And I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm gonna go shut up.
Okay, nice time to completely stop game. Okay, I hate Mike.
Sorry.
No, it's not you. It's my game.
Wait, can I not apologize for what the game's doing?
No, because it's not your fault.
Not allowed.
So yeah, no, you're not wrong, Mavi. That was a big problem early on. That's honestly still a big problem. Is you can't commentate on this person because they're this person. It's something I noticed, and one of the biggest reasons, one of the many reasons I just flat out quit.
I hate hearing.
That's why I have a problem with. The main reason I was very concerned for Jonah when he made the video on TP or whatever, it wasn't because, oh, you know, Jonah made a video on my senpai or whatever. but it's just that other people wouldn't have the mindset of, oh, well, let's hear him out. And it kind of upsets me that people don't have that mindset. And I'm not expecting everyone to think like me. I'm not expecting anyone to think like, the same, or else we'll be heckin' robots. But I just kind of wish more people would get into the mindset of, okay, somebody criticized someone.
I'm an idiot.
Somebody criticized somebody who is big in the CC, or while I don't know how this will go, I would like to see what this is about. And I really wish people would go into those kind of videos with an open mind. Like people who criticize Ryan, people who criticize TP, people who even criticize Ty back with Megadupe.
That actually reminds me.
I don't know. I'm stupid, but.
No, that's actually a problem I noticed. Rhino once said no one's ever made a good video on him, and you never gave a lot of people the chance.
That was also in 2015 when he was saying stuff like that.
I know, but I'm saying that's why I said that was a thing. I never say he still does that. How the hell am I supposed to know if he still does that? All I know is that was one thing I wish I could have brought up back then.
Wait, who still does what?
Ryan Rhino Mills. And it was something it's Mills Kohai now. It was something he said a lot back in 2015. In fact, he gloated about it a lot, even though he didn't. I will also argue he didn't intentionally mean to. It's like for like a month there he was, and then he started saying, "Oh well, I'm just gonna have to do a commentary on me just to prove that like blah blah blah." Granted, I will say this: there were people that. And it was obvious, and people got into conversations, and it did boil down to that only did commentaries on Ryan so they can knock him off of his supposed pedestal.
Mm.
That was a major issue back in 2015, and for parts of 2016, where people just made commentaries out of spite.
People did that? I've never honestly done that before, and it just boggles my mind people would want to do that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, well, some people just don't have consciences like us do, but I don't know. I mean, I want to think that not everyone goes into a commentary out of malice to begin with. I want to think that, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, whatever the fuck. I'm not speaking for the class.
Yes, you are. Speak for my class.
Oof. But in my short time being in the commentary community, I have noticed a lot of things, and I might make a video on that, just saying, it's just the things that I've learned being in the commentary community for maybe like 6 months. When like a 6-month anniversary thing comes around, I'll make a video about that, like my time in the commentary community. I don't know, just some. No.
I saw this. I saw this play of the game.
The thing is. The thing is, I'll put this out there. It's not and I'll give defense. Each year it becomes less and less of a problem, but it is a problem. It's not the majority of the community, and I will agree with that. But oh my god, that's funny. But the thing is, whenever you look at stuff like the anti-CC, it's hard to look at stuff and say there are no people that make commentaries out of spite, because that's all the anti-CC was. They made commentaries based solely on the spite of doodle tones. No, they did not. They fucking hated doodles.
2012.
And 2012.
So much. No, I don't mean malice by this. Doodle tones is a great person, but 2012 is so much worse. So.
No. I'm not saying that it's. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's more of it was an issue.
Ha.
But the
I can't say that I know any of that because I didn't know what the commentary community was back in 2012.
Be 100% thankful and never learn anything about what happened there. It is not worth learning.
Guys, Toys R Us is going bankrupt. He just left the game.
Oh no, we're playing against Cloud9 Sneaky.
No, even worse. Toys R Us left the game. That clearly means it's going out of business.
And I agree, Mavi, that we need to go into these videos not with the thought of they are making it out of spite, but I'll also put this out there as well. For certain people, it's hard not to think that when that's their genuine, their general MO.
No,
You know?
I can, like I said, I understand what you're saying with that, and like I said, I'm not trying to speak for the whole class when I say stuff like that. And I'm not saying, oh well, people should think like me because I'm right, because that's fucking retarded. And if you think everyone needs to think like you, you're fucking retarded. But because then we'd all be robots, and that'd be dumb. Because
then we'd all be Dylan Thomas.
You know, I'm not saying anything.
There's a problem with that.
No,
He doesn't think.
The only robot that I will ever follow is just a robot. Jar is the only robot I will ever follow.
It took me a while. It took me a while to get over what happened in late 2016, early 2017. But I do agree. That's one of the key people that I look at saying, like, we should not judge people that they're going to do things out of malice. And looking back, no, Just a Robot didn't do everything out of malice. There were moments where he kind of did. But then it's like, but then there are moments where I look at, no, he had a lot of points and all that stuff, and he wanted to get his points clear, and trying to say that was stupid. But not even but.
I like butts.
Well, can you lie?
Well, no other brothers can deny.
I guess when a girl does walk in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing does get in your face, no, I do get erect.
That punishment's too brutal against a Doomfist.
I'm like after this stream is done, I'm gonna watch the commentary.
We can do a watch together if you want.
Oh, I wish that runner didn't res the Sombra. She should have seen someone more.
I will say this. I will say this in defense for. Here's the thing in defense for myself. I don't know everything about Pokemon, and I'll also say this as well. Out of my experience of the commentary community for the amount of years I've known it, Pokemon is the most divided conversation I've ever seen in my life, and I'm pretty sure TP can back me up on this one. There is no in between. It's either you're right or you're wrong whenever it comes to Pokemon.
It's a lot more.
It can become volatile, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I was talking to Aaron earlier today, and I said something. I was just like, "Man, dude, I would love to do a co-op.
Go ahead.
I would love to do a co-op with you one time. I think it would be fun to do one." And here's another thing that I'll go for a second. If I'm gonna be inspirational for a minute, so let me get on my soapbox. I have to get on two because I'm not tall enough for people to see me in soapbox.
I want to get 3 in that case.
Well, I mean, I'm 4'9", so I might need to get 3. Sure, I need to get like 3 soapboxes up in this piece, and I gotta be like, okay. If any younger commentator is here, and if they're watching this, and if you look up to TP, first of all, good choice. Second of all,
Gregor, keep your ear out on this one. You should listen.
Yeah,
Here's a beam, though. He'll never do anything wrong.
Exactly. He is such a beam. Anyways,
that hit me. Okay.
But for younger commentator that might be out there, and I know that these guys can attest to me for this. Do commentaries because it's fun. Do it because it's fun. The thing is like for me, I want to. If I only am known for my artwork and not my commentaries, I'm okay with that. If you can somehow implement enough to your YouTube channel, do it. But if you want to do commentaries, do it. You know, but do it because it's fun. Don't do it because you want to get back at somebody. Don't do it because, oh, somebody commentated on my senpai. I'm going to become a commentator now and commentate on them. You're just going to end up hurting yourself in the end of the day. And I genuinely want I want more people to be in the commentary community. And I want more people to come into the commentary community seeing, you know, people having fun. That's why I like watching people's comment. I love watching commentaries in general. Like I love. One thing you can say about me, I'm a CC fanatic. I love watching commentaries because I love the commentaries that I know people enjoyed doing. You can tell. You can tell that the person enjoyed making the video, and you can tell that the person wanted to help. You know, it's the one thing that I really will say. That's why Silver is one of my favorite commentators. Is because, and I'm not saying you guys, you know, TP doesn't do this or, you know, any other big name commentator does this, but I can genuinely say with wholehearted heart that he does commentaries with the only thing in mind is to help a person, and he wants every fiber of his body to just help that person with his videos. And you know, I kind of want to say this, you know, why do you think TP, Ryan, maybe Ryan, and
Maybe
even no, I'm joking.
Absolutely,
Ryan. But even Doodle Tones, you know, why do you think those people are so popular? It's because yes, they have nice flashy editing. Yes, they have good quality in mic, and yes, they have, you know, this and that. But I can sensibly say that a common trend within very well-known and very well-respected commentators is that they go into the video with the mindset of saying, okay, this video could have done better, and I know how it could have been better. And all I want to do is to have the person know what to do to make themselves do better. Because I know that there's going to be people out there that are going to try to bash you, and I don't want that to, and I want to cut that streak, if that person may be a bandwagon or not. And so just think about the people that you look up to in terms of, like, you know, and just think about why they're respected, why they're well respected, why they're well received, and why they're usually held high as just such these, like, I wouldn't say these monsters of commentating, but you know,
Also,
just
general
kind of
good.
think about how they go into videos and all that shit. So
Also,
I'm
general good idea. Do not use the N-word and stream.
You can't say Nigerian?
No.
You can't say knuckles.
No, but you can say
Knuckles to the
Knuckles.
cave!
You can say knuckles. That's true. I do want to point out something, Abby, that I'm seeing as a parallel. Zara and TP can back this up. I was saying the exact same stuff back in 2015.
Oh no.
I was about to say, oh no.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Zara, you noticed that, didn't you?
No,
No, actually,
I'm sorry.
'cause
I'm sorry. When was that a problem?
It's not a problem. It's,
No, I promise I never knew any of these guys until 2018.
No, you're fine. I will say this: if you ever have somebody come over to you and request you to do a commentary on Proto Mario, say no.
And if someone ever comes up with you with a 30-page try-up, also say no.
Yeah, that was
Or what
that
if
was
it's
going to be
me
such a
coming to
good.
you with a 30-page
Yeah,
trial?
but
Just
remember
say
the reasons
no.
why I canceled that.
No, yeah, I
Remember,
remember.
kids.
I
Remember,
physically, emotionally could not do that.
Remember,
Yeah.
kids, if a very funny-looking man that you don't know comes up in a van and asks you to do a commentary with them out of someone you don't know, tell them no go and get out of there.
See, I
Tell
want to
him,
hear
Slater
your
knows-
thoughts on
Get
this.
out of there!
Okay.
No.
I want to hear your thoughts on this, Mavi.
No.
Oh, no.
You have heard clips of my review on Hunt Down the Freeman. Have you heard the reason why I'm not holding back on this fucker?
Because the production company, I guess they knew better than what they were doing. I don't. They stole stuff. I don't know all of the shit. What do you think I am? A male? Do you think I know things? God.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Sexist point aside.
Also, I do want to put this out there. A lot of that I felt attacked because I used to be like a vehement asshole when it came to my commentaries. I had fun, but that's also the other reason why I left. I wasn't trying to help, and I think a perfect example of I wasn't trying to help was... Well, I'll also put this out there too, as a thought. With commentaries, with reviews, with anything that involves criticism. don't just go for the one person, because you'll run across the issue of somebody that will just refuse to listen. Like Sloth Boy, for instance.
I don't know. That was my best video though.
It was a great video. Now
I wish the other good video was not lost to time, but I guess it's really dated joke. But so.
Yeah, but what was it? But yeah, Nihilistic Snake is one of those people. That's the other thing you need to look at. Don't just go for the people that you're covering, because that should be a factor. But also, this should be a learning experience for everyone. If you have criticisms or thoughts or opinions or critique that you feel like more than just that one person should learn from, don't be afraid to talk to your audience. Like that what was it? When you're talking about editing and you have advice for editing, look at Time to Suck My Own Dick, my last commentary with Acrolog. I did an entire segment where I was teaching people the general advice that you need whenever looking at when you're looking at camera work. Yeah, well, it was camera work and positioning and backgrounds and all that stuff. Like the first thing that I talked about in full criticism was how to set up a scene, why certain scenes look this way, why it's okay to break the norm, and so on and so forth. Because what was it? Dreamcast guy suffers from same background syndrome.
Yes. Yeah, there's a reason why I don't talk about Dreamcast guy. He's so boring.
He is.
Also, people who try to make their stuff look a certain way, but they don't have the resources to do it.
Oh, can I bring up one pet peeve I've gotten a lot with commentaries recently?
What's up?
Please don't use an IRL background or a photo as a background. It looks so tacky next to
People do that?
next to animated pictures. It looks so tacky and.
I've never heard of somebody do that.
I'd rather black bars than an IRL picture.
I'm trying to figure out like what.
Whenever somebody uses like a legitimate picture of a stark background, like let's say a realistic picture of the woods.
Hey, wait, wasn't there going to be a background first? Try up.
I think so, yeah.
It's not like I do that all the time.
Well, I'll also say this, Boone. You generally use OCs.
I'm talking about also with OCs, though. Boone, if you want, I can buy you backgrounds once I get a job for anything you need.
Also, yeah, if you commission a background, you have more control of what you need for the scene.
And if you're
true.
you can just save money and buy an assload of backgrounds for whatever situation you need.
True. I mean, I could get on my soapbox again and talk about OCs like I've been talking about for the past 2 weeks. I won't do that because.
What do you think of my OC, by the way, Navi?
Original character. Wait, my OC?
No, your OC is amazing. I'm curious on what your thought on mine is.
I have not seen your OC, so I would not have an opinion. I don't know what it is.
Okay, I'll see. Yeah, whenever. If you want to see it, I mean.
I would love to see it.
What was it? I'm trying to.
You go on ahead. I thought I didn't hear you talk. You lagged a little bit on my end, so.
It's the internet. It sucks. What? Lon might be joining us, by the way.
Not long enough.
What goes through my mind is, oh, that was a good kill, TP.
You saw that?
You dragging somebody into the hole. That was cool.
It was Reinhardt too. That's even better.
Not hate. By the way, I was just barely glancing at the people we were playing at, and I genuinely thought we were playing with Kayden.
One of the things I will put out there is, Zara, you don't like your persona and all that stuff. I will say this: if you feel like you want to play a character, make sure it's well known that you're playing a character.
Well, mine was obvious to anyone who ever even spoke to me.
Yeah, but I'll put this as an argument: people that spoke to you.
Yeah, it's just. I still just feel genuinely really bad anytime that's referenced.
True, and that's the other. It's there are several things that go through my mind. One is the obvious: don't get on people for the shitty things they did in the past. Get on people that do shitty things now.
Oh, then there's a long list of things you could bring up for me.
Don't give them ammo.
I'm sorry.
Just because that's true.
So that stuff happened in 2016, so that's also old news.
Yeah.
Still feel really bad about that. I'm sorry.
You're fine, dude. It's a live and learn type situation. There were a lot of shitty things I did last year, and it's all we can do. It's something that bothers me a lot, and this is something, weirdly enough, I'm taking from the Amazing Atheist. Shit I put on Twitter, shit I put on my videos, shit I said 7 months ago could have changed by now.
Or he's making it. Yeah, I agree. I still don't get why people are pissed off about his obvious joke about Lara Croft, though.
I don't know what his joke was.
He was basically complaining that the actress did not have triangular boobs.
Yeah. How did people not know?
I don't think that's the exact one. I think it was that she didn't have big enough breasts, but it was kind of an obvious joke in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're gonna say somebody doesn't have triangular boobs, I'm going to very easily and very quickly assume, even without context, that's a fucking joke.
Hey, I like triangular boobs.
I'm sorry. Everyone knows that, like, Hollywood is so focused on the circulature of a boob. Honestly, like, triangular boobs matter.
Hashtag triangular boobs matter.
Honestly, no, drill boobs matter.
Drill boobs matter.
You know what
Hashtag
matters?
drill boobs matter.
Hashtag Mavi lives matter.
What was it?
Because I had triangular boobs.
There's a lot of things. See, I'll also put this out there, and I'm really going. Yeah, I'll also put that. That's all I do whenever I talk. Ask TP, ask Sarah, ask Boom. I live in the soapbox. I sleep in the soapbox. I'm always on a soapbox, even whenever I'm not to. People think I'm on a soapbox. What? That's a shot on myself. What was it? What was a major thing? Is, and I'm really glad Loudon's doing this. Learn from the past, but don't hold it against people. Is the thing. What was it? Like TP, what was it? The Jonah video. If I watch this and he has a lot of good points about presentation, all that stuff, don't hold it against Sarah. Don't hold it against TP. Don't hold it against Gale. Treat it as a learning experience.
My problem is it's the case where, yes, hypocrisy is not wrong, but hypocrisy devalues his devalues an opinion, point in general. And well, if you can't back up any points with editing, then well,
it's me, I guess. Like I was watching. God, I can't watch Bop Charm because of my acting. It was whenever I had a Turtle Beach headset. Ugh. Oh, my audio was.
Still cannot figure out the best way to get the audio out of my AT 2020.
I'm just using a. I'm just. Lucio, you are the most annoying Lucio I ever met. I can't tell if that's towards us or towards them.
I assume because it was in all shadows to Boone.
What was it? There's a lot of things. What was it? What was it? Looking at the CC is like peeling an onion, in my opinion. There's a lot of things to talk about, and there's a lot of stink to it.
So it has many layers, like an ogre?
Yes.
It has many layers like an ogre. I'm Shrekkin. I want to point that out. That was it. Blah.
TV, don't delete the stream. We need to put this on file that Kayden is a filthy ogrekin.
I'll also put this out there too, and this is me, and I've said this ever since I started in 2015. Don't be afraid of doing something different.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
I
ever be afraid to do something different.
Different. I was the first person to use background music during Final Thoughts, and hey, it was different just for different sake, and it caught on.
Yeah.
I thought Wisp was, but regardless,
Mm.
one of the first still.
Yeah, one of the first.
Ryan did a lot of firsts, if I remember correctly. He was He was one of the first few people to take editing fucking seriously.
Mm-hmm. He was one of the first few people to actually use a background.
Yeah. I think he's the first person that used an OC, if I'm wrong.
No, you're wrong. Manga.
Oh yeah,
Manga was. I think Manga Common was after Ryan.
Manga Common was way after Ryan.
Bitch.
I thought he wasn't.
No. Manga Common didn't join the CC until after my video on Proto Mario.
Oh right. Yeah, no, Oh,
Well,
that's what I'm thinking of. Gwist! Way back when you did text commentaries.
even then, wasn't Doodle there before Ryan?
No.
I cannot confirm if she used her OCs then. But yeah,
Ryan,
she was around when Ryan was doing it. She just wasn't in the CC.
Yeah, she wasn't. Actually, she
Also,
wasn't making commentaries in 2014. She was just making. She was making Roblox videos.
Wait, she's made that many commentaries already?
Yeah, actually, I was about to bring up Doodles. Doodles is doing something different compared to a lot of people. A consistent schedule.
More consistent, at least.
Yeah.
As
She
consistent as a normal person can do.
And I get a legendary on stream. Okay.
I got a disappointment box.
Oh, apparently Ponder used an OC before Ryan did.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Fucking hell, Ponder. I forgot. How can we forget the best lesbian?
How can you forget my Ponder senpai? No.
Ponder's everyone's senpai.
She is. She's my best friend, and I'm so glad that I know her.
I'm gonna say this.
Suck
right
my dick,
here.
Ponder. I meant. Good job, Ponder.
I'm gonna say this right here, right now. I am extremely blessed to know every single one of you. I never thought in a million years I'd get to meet Kayden or TP.
Hashtag get fucked. Hey.
And I'm genuinely, when I got to meet TP and whenever I got to meet Kayden, you know, Blaze, Scarlet, Heat, and all that, I genuinely, like, I can't express to you how happy I am now.
Just statement.
I would say I feel left out, but it's good you didn't watch my content. That shit was cancer.
I'm glad that I know you too.
No, I would say I feel left out because you were naming people you watched.
I
Well,
want
yeah,
everybody to go
I
to
see how it
Twitter.
is.
I want everybody to go on Twitter saying hashtag blessed, hashtag get fucked.
Hashtag get hashtag
please-
bless, hashtag
please,
get fucked, hashtag literally.
Please tag me at micromavi on Twitter, and I will hate every single one of you.
Also, everybody, call Mavi cute on Twitter.
I mean, you know, if you do, then you're lying, and God hates liars. So.
But
Yeah, you're right.
lying.
You're right. God does hate liars. Everyone do it.
Everybody on
God won't hate
everybody
you if you do it.
Everybody on Twitter, it's very simple. Post things because that's what fucking Twitter's about, you douchebags.
I thought Twitter was about people getting angry because something
If
joke.
I-
I'm gonna play Tracer.
If
right
I
now.
could, can I get on my other soapbox again?
No,
Sure.
yes, no,
As
Yes. no, yes, no, yes.
Kayden, I don't remember when this was your channel and on your stream, so shut up.
No,
Yeah, it's my channel, my stream.
but
And he's saying no.
He'd never say no to me. But
TP, would you say no to her?
It depends on the situation.
What if she said, TP, I'm going to go kill myself when I join in?
I would.
TP, I
Nobody
need to
saw
borrow
that.
your phone because my dog is dying. No. Oh.
Nobody saw that.
Nobody saw what? This?
Nobody saw this dick?
but this is coming from
It's Mavi.
no, I don't.
I killed.
I
Look at
want to use my platform for good. So, meh.
All right, use your platform for good.
Oh.
So for
Do you want to play her?
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry.
Boone.
again?
I
Okay,
dropped her.
I'll swap.
Rando takes it. Motherfucker!
That would have been funny. I would have laughed even harder when Boone took it.
For anyone who, again, is starting out with commentating or anything, and or if you are still doing commentaries, personal opinion, get an OC. You'll be way more identifiable that way. If okay, you see, look at Boone. You see Boone.
You're not also stealing art.
You see Boone. You see Mimi Ursula, or Mimi Levelant. Sorry, I was thinking of something else. I was completely thinking of something. Mimi Levelant.
Mimi Momo My Moo Moo.
Eventually I'll go see poses,
whenever you see Mimi Levelant, you see TP. When you see Kayden, you see Kayden Marks. You know, you got all these people, you know, that they've got one thing in common. They've got something that you can identify with, and that's not just with their personalities or everything. And I understand not everyone can draw.
Hey,
honestly, honestly, I feel like, first of all, if you have an OC and you drew it yourself and it's crappy, grade A under A. I don't need to say any more for that. And if someone's genuinely going to say, oh, well, you did art suck, don't listen to them. Like, literally do not listen to them. Yeah, you know, being
Like,
visual
so
with your commentaries is...
You could literally just go, well, so does grade A under A's, and he has like 100,000
3 million
subscribers.
He's got 3
None of
million.
his subscribers like him anymore, though.
No, but it doesn't matter. I feel like...
But
okay,
it's not about his artwork.
Yeah, I mean, it's about what he's saying more than the artwork that's being presented. Yeah, visual aids are very important, but that's not the, you know, the end-all be-all. And I feel like... And I feel like if people would make, you know, small characters, and, you know, even if you...
Nice.
I understand not everyone's gonna have the money. Not everyone's gonna have the money, but I really, really think people need to commission more artists.
They do.
Well, I'm also
That
gonna.
goes into what I want to say. People need to stop stealing art.
Even having just 3 avatar poses, if that's all you can afford, that's more than what you have.
I also put this out there for people that have art from friends and fans. Don't be every single time you post this. Something I picked up from Gwes. Credit the artist.
Please do it. It's I don't know. It's if you don't do it, it's just rude.
It's a simple thing to do. Put an @ symbol, and put their Twitter handle in the corner of the screen. It's that simple. And if you do have someone that did a complete set, credit them at the end of the video. So they credit them at the end of the video, and just send people their way for freaking commissions.
I'd like
I'm gonna be crediting my artist every second I can.
I'd like to mention this real quickly. I also understand not everyone can.
Yeah, we're saying if you can. This is entire thing implied if you can.
And like, and if you can't buy commissions, I understand. Okay, as a commission artist, I understand when people just genuinely cannot afford it. Not all artists are selfish bastards. We're not like all just out for your
We're not
money.
Lily. You're not Lily Pete.
Oof. Anyway,
Oh!
But-
I did not know that one shot his thing. That's perfect. That's an amazing counter to Junkrat.
There you go.
But even like, if you don't even have a drawing tablet, I will fully advocate for people using MS Paint to make an avatar. You know, MS Paint, OC matter. Make that trending on Twitter, please.
That map sucks.
Yeah, that too. Make that like the second Twitter handle. You know what? I should make that my Twitter handle.
Wow,
Mabby sucks.
I love Brigitte.
Hashtag Mabby sucks.
Yeah.
In
And
the good
you
way or
know,
the bad way?
well, that just
Depends on who you're
ask.
talking to.
Depends on who you ask.
I don't
So
care.
can we ask your BF then?
If you ask Gavin, he'd say yes.
For the record, I do accept Mini Ursula if you're talking about the Ursula from Little Witch Academia.
Maybe. It might be. I don't know. I'm getting a migraine. Woo woo.
I'm sorry.
You know what? Nobody's gonna get that because it's a wrestling meme except Boone.
Birds.
Also, here's another thing I would point out, and this just in general, I don't care. This is now an objective opinion. Don't use real people.
Oh, no, if you're gonna meme, use real
Obscurian.
people.
If you use a
Obscurian.
WWE wrestler or
Fly.
Josh Peck, then you're trash.
What? Josh
Jo-
Peck is an
Jo-
amazing, perfect avatar.
Peck.
I
Josh Peck.
believe I can fly.
Stop.
No,
Also,
you should
if
see
you
this.
use that one thing from Portal, you're trash. Now I think I'm done being.
But Scotty's a bean.
Okay, yes, Scotty is legitimately a nice guy, and he
I-
has
Oh,
talent.
He's one of my good friends.
Yeah, Scotty's good. I love him.
Thank you, Boone.
Scotty is nice. Scotty has and even if that commentary wasn't good, he's improved
good.
since. So you know that's what matters.
No, I know. I'm just making a cute.
That being said, don't use
Yeah.
Wheatley. Don't use Wheatley.
No, but genuinely, like, if you use real
See-
people as freaking avatars, like, really?
Here.
What?
Hi,
Sorry, go ahead.
senpai.
What if?
Hey. Oh, god.
Wait, does my? What if you used yourself? Like,
Yourself is a different thing. Facecam videos can work, but you know.
I will say this much. First of all, I'm really glad Loudon's here, so he can talk about in length of the early years of commentaries and the current how good we have it in the current years.
His memory's a lot better than mine. Can
Haven't
I
you
have
been
an
paying
order?
attention? Loudon, haven't you been Haven't
Thank
you
you.
been paying attention since 2008?
Like, have I been?
Like
Are we talking about-
the commentary community.
Are we talking about when I made videos or just been a part of it?
just watching.
Been a part of it. Just watching it, if anything.
When was YouTube created?
2006.
2005. March of 2005.
So around 2006? 2006, since I've been watching it. 2009, 2000, around 2008, 2009 is when I started doing commentaries.
Yeah, so this motherfucker know what the fuck he talking about. Now, granted, I'll put this out there too. You're not wrong on any of this stuff, and Loudon can attest to this. Do this because it's fun. Do this because you want to help out people, and do this because, you know, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the most important part. Also, here's another thing too.
If you monetize your videos, if you're doing it for the money, you're doing it for the wrong reason.
No, you can monetize your videos.
You can
No,
monetize.
you can monetize them, but don't do commentaries just for the money.
You can do them for the money. As
Even
long
for
as
the
they're
money,
quality.
If you
I-
have to do commentaries for a job like Doodle Tones, don't make it about them. Don't be Lily Pete.
I wanna point this out, Mavi. The way you came off is like, don't fucking ever monetize your videos.
No,
period. And
I
I'm sitting
didn't-
over
I
here
didn't-
like,
I didn't mean that. I was trying to say, like, okay, if you want to do commentaries as like a job, do it. Yeah, you do you. But like,
I don't wanna do
just
me, that's
hand
gay.
out commentaries
It's
that don't get
self-cessed.
you money.
I will put this out there as something that needs to. What was it? Don't be afraid to be wrong. That's the other thing too. If you don't like it when you don't like it whenever people point out you're wrong, or you don't want people to criticize you, don't make videos.
Genuinely don't.
Don't, because you're gonna be wrong every
Because
once.
it will happen. It will happen.
It will happen. It's happening.
If
all
you're
the
not wrong, it'll happen.
You're this lovely thing called a human being, and you're gonna be wrong. I'm wrong
It'll
for
happen.
being alive.
It'll
But that's a
happen
different
even
thing.
if you're right. And if that happens and you react like a bitch, then
Hi.
You're
Holy
wrong.
shit,
Then-
I
Then
think
you're
I
wrong.
found support to go with.
you suddenly become wrong, even though you were right in
Wire
the
and
first
Lucia
place.
now.
Okay, I'm gonna add. I'm gonna at least play one game with Loudon stream because, I mean, with how my controller and fucking everything goes, I'm not gonna be surprised if everything just kind of fucks itself. But I don't wanna. Loudon just joined. I don't wanna be a dick.
Mavi, check the main chat.
What?
Check the main chat.
Oh yeah.
Well, give me a second. I'm stuffing my face with food. Hold on.
I don't feel like I did that bad on that one. I'm not used to Zenyatta. Zenyatta's
You were
bad for
doing
me.
great. You kept everyone topped off.
Lavu, yes. Yes, I
on a
agree
Pizza
with
Hut box.
I agree with this
Maybe
10,000,000%.
There,
Maybe
put
I should
Anna
also
in
learn
the art
Anna.
chat.
Mm.
Oh,
Uh,
Anna's fun.
Okay. So another
Another
Loudon,
one.
I think
We-
we
we
need to
ha-
just get like a huge soapbox for all of us to be on. This is basically
Actually-
soapbox dream.
I got a few things to
I just
ask
wanted to
Loudon
play- I
about
just
the
wanted to
old.
play Brigitte.
Okay. I want to ask
It's
Loudon a few.
Brigitte.
Okay, and okay.
No, I had to do that to get my
yeah.
stuff set.
Yeah. Okay. So I do have a few questions for Loudon. How long have you like? How bad was the vindictiveness in the CC, and when did it happen?
Let's see. When commentary started to become more of a thing than ranting videos, some of the old ranters started to come into being commentators. So with that, the vindictiveness kind of followed a few of them. The vindictiveness, the politics, if you want to call it that. A lot of that fell into it.
I'm a politics.
I don't do politics.
But other than that, it's like that was like separated, you can say, because that was like a isolated thing. If you were like a part of that specific group or you followed that specific group, you pretty much knew what was going on, or you could have just been like a few other people and just been like, yo, let me follow my own thing and do this.
The other now here's the thing. When was it at its worst?
When was it at its worst?
Yeah, this vindictiveness throughout the entire community.
I would say around the middle of 2009 is when it started getting pretty bad.
Wait, 2009?
Yeah.
That's when it started. Isn't that when the Cutaway community started?
The commentary community?
Yeah, whenever replies was removed from YouTube is whenever it started being commentaries, if I remember correctly.
Well, here's the thing. The whole concept of commentaries pretty much started around 2007, 2006. Basically, whenever Red Supre first started, that was when the concept happened. But Boomstick,
Yeah, we're talking about when like Boomstick started, where everything was started when Cutaway started.
Oh, Boomstick was 2000.
Loudon sounds like a World War II vet telling his war stories with that deep sigh.
I'm gonna say this right now. You hear some of the stories of that Loudon and TOG. I've heard from Loudon and TOG. Yes, they are war vets.
Am I like the journalist who just watched it happen then?
Pretty much. Let's see. Boomstick started out around 2007, around 2007, 2008. Because when I came in, Boomstick was like gone, and the only thing people remembered him by was like his was the archive channel that Dark Angel of Light made.
And the archive channel has none of his commentaries left, and it makes me sad.
Yeah, pretty
Loudon,
much.
I also need your help. I want to go on a nostalgia trip. Is there any way you can help me find Revenge of the Fallen's videos?
That'll be a bit difficult, but I can try. But basically when the Cutaway thing started, that's when everybody else started to kind of follow suit. Everybody tried to do their own thing and was unique, but around 2009 is when it started getting a little interesting. Because that's when it started getting a little crazy. Not super crazy, but like the biggest bit of crazy that happened was the whole hacking incident. But other than that, it was always one user kind of said something, and then then the other guy sicked his best friends and his legion of fanboys after him.
See, and I want to point this out.
I call them sheeple.
Yeah, usually. I also want to point this out quickly. This is... Mom, here's another question for you. And this is more of based off of experience. Do you see the violent or volatile or vindictive part of the commentary community getting worse, or just getting smaller and being a minority of the community?
Okay. Sorry, my freaking game just kind of went weird.
You're fine. Yeah, do you see, like, the bad apples getting worse in the community, or do you think it's just been getting smaller and smaller over time?
When it comes to the bad apples, to me, it's always been a thing where
We need to get out. Main character still shit on Sombra way too much. It makes her basically her entire kit worthless.
yeah.
Just holding down left click should not make it where right click should not make it to where a character should not be able to be played.
To answer that question, the whole thing about the bad
Sombra's
apples.
hack gets interrupted by damage.
Yeah, that's why I said
2 second
Bean
cooldown.
characters. I know Boone. I've ranted about that goddamn change enough in my life.
So so basically, it hasn't that it's changed. If anything, it's kind of stayed the same a little bit.
Ow.
What do you mean?
Oh, I did not notice that bastard. I did not notice that bastard.
Wow. All right, Reinhardt.
So, while we're on
Everybody
the topic of
feels like-
29 and 20,
Like to
29,
me,
how do you feel about 2010?
2010 was
Okay.
an interesting time.
Let me answer.
Oh,
Kane's
Fatty!
question one
Let him finish the thought, guys. Anyways, yeah, Martin, what's up? And he never spoke again.
That's all your guys' fault.
Congrats.
F.
F for respect. Everybody put F for respect in the chat. Put F.
What if I put F and GR?
Okay, I have my shield. Okay, maybe it goes to shields.
Martin, you were saying?
This might need a few adjustments.
So many Kamehameha waves. All the Kamehamehas.
Again, how was 2010? At least from the stance of someone who was actually in the community.
Well, mostly for 2010, it was, for me, it was like the start of people starting to notice me, starting to notice my content and everything. As for trying to answer Kayden's question, also trying to judge.
Not to
I
mention
have
some
no
bumps
idea
and
how to get to
bruises.
the high ground with Soldier.
Oh, I've got an idea. I'll ask you loud and I'll ask you once after the stream.
Somebody asked in the chat, at Loudon, during your time in the CC, who was the worst person to be in the CC?
I'm gonna say right now, even though I've been in the commentary community for like 6 years or so, Gem.
Not to mention some bumps and bruises.
Yeah, oh yeah, Jim.
Yeah, Jim.
I have like 3 or 4.
I've heard
Legit.
things about that guy. I don't know
Huh.
who he is, though.
I'm
No,
gonna
No.
I'll tell you one thing. How Ernie treated Gem in regards to that whole try-up, No, it's not good.
Ernie's just a horrible person, though. I'd honestly rank him with Jim.
Actually, I could go on. I can go one worse, guys. Jim 89 Jim.
I don't know who any of those people are. You're literally
Mr. Medicare.
Well, yeah, you'll know Jim as
No.
Mr. Medicare.
I don't really.
His videos weren't even that good, to be honest.
I don't.
Jim
If you
was
want
one
me
of
to be
those guys
honest-
that only got popular.
He only got
He
popular.
because people took a day-old video of his and made it a thing.
I thought he got popular because of freaking.
Tumblerinas, I guess.
No, he got popular off of Gamergate.
Actually,
Maybe-
he got popular way before that.
No, he got popular for his video on Tumblerisms.
I remember whenever Loudon introduced me to whenever he was known as Internet Aristocrat. Those were bleak times.
Okay, note to self. Bastion's ult does not stop as a result of
Yeah, no.
No, it's a form change. It's just like Sombra's hack. It won't stop that. It also won't stop Soldier's Visor, but you're basically gonna make him waste the entire thing. And it won't
Yeah.
stop other form changes.
But yes, Loudon, you were saying about.
Damn it, I missed that helix. Okay, that's fine.
So the thought is never ask Loudon a question whenever he's in the middle of Overwatch.
Yeah, especially when I'm playing Diva and I'm getting butt raped by Reinhardt because he hates me.
Okay, you little SJW. You don't have to use all your special words around me.
Do I look
Kinky.
like? Do I look like Jim to you, good sir?
Does he look like Mr. Medicare?
I'm still gonna say even if you think Gem not lightly or not well, I can at least say with
Such a bad Reinhardt. He's not playing like a team.
I can at least say for what it's worth, he may have had a big impact, but he wasn't always there. He's not always whatever.
He brought people
disappeared.
closer together.
He disappeared a lot, and that's something to take out of
He's
it.
back.
Gem.
I know.
Did y'all
When
not notice
Gem-
that Ryan just solo
when-
ulted me?
Gem. I think
Jim.
that Gem. No, Gem,
Yeah.
not Jim.
Gem.
Gem.
Seriously, once I actually finish this game, I swear I'm gonna ask these questions because I actually have.
If you don't want to end the stream, TP, we can always just convert this into a discussion.
I'll just say this much. Loudon, do you have an
Yo.
answer?
Ready for more.
Keep on the
22.
line. That's what I'm about to say.
No, I was just gonna say, do you have an answer to the question that's been asked like time and time again?
Yeah, once I actually finish the game.
Yeah, I'd say
Oh,
we
they're just
wait.
popping all their ults, aren't they?
I'm trying to.
I need someone's ult to combo with. That's not Moira's, because mine's not that good a ult to
I-
combo with Moira.
Once I get
One
my
more
red
combo.
back, my ult's ready.
Wombo combo! Wombo combo! Ah!
I mean, that's basically what they just did.
Okay.
Ow. I thought he was charging at me, which is why I did that. Because that's what I would have
I have
done.
my ult. I actually have my ult. So yeah, TP. Once I actually finish the game, I will answer this question because it's like.
Why is there Sombra hacking Reinhardt when he's in melee?
Hi, because his charge
Smart.
instant kills anything that's not a tank. By the way, hi Boone, guess who's playing Sombra?
I don't care if I got the.
Smells like somebody's making pancakes, but they're not making pancakes.
Oh, I hope they're making pancakes. No one should deal with the disappointment of not having pancakes. You don't have anything that can.
Stop talking about my boobs
can,
like that.
Bastion.
I don't have anything that can counter Bastion. I don't play anything that can counter Bastion well.
Well, whoever was Roadhog decided to switch to Zarya, so that's a.
Oh, hey, look, we got something that counters Bastion now.
I can do better than that.
Oh, arm.
Bash? I mean, Genji, if somebody can play Genji.
No. Zarya, we have someone who can counter.
Yeah, Zarya does it.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
Fuck! I'm right next to it.
Jesus Christ. Get me out of here.
Well,
I was right there.
I'm getting really tired, and I see myself getting a migraine. So before,
I'm leaving the game. Nope.
Yeah, I think
Look,
I'm done too. At least I'm
Okay,
done.
so
I'm
at
not.
least
I'm not
I was
saying.
predicting a charge, and I messed that up.
At least
Bennett,
I'm almost done streaming. I'll let like everyone gets whatever.
I gotta go. So I love all of you. I love everybody. Goodbye. Talk to
I'm
you
not
guys
lovable. What are you
later.
talking about?
When I decide to hijack another stream of Overwatch, which I don't fucking play. So bye bye.
Bye.
But
Okay. Did I miss the answer?
No, because I didn't answer it. So
Okay,
for
cool.
Kayden's first question, you asked about were there any bad apples before, and is it really declining? To me, it's this. The reason they're declining is because people have somehow gotten smart enough to stop giving them attention.
That's exactly what I've been trying to say. I'm just trying to get some
Because the
confirmation.
thing is, there has never been a major issue where there was so much negativity and so much bad apples in it. It's just basically a situation where people took one person, blew it out of proportion, and it lasted like a week. It was never a big problem. The only craziness I can think of was the hacking incident. Other than that, it all boiled down to, oh my god, Tubers93 is such a douchebag to DC. Oh my god, how dare you say this shit to Harley? What a cunt. When it just boiled down to him going, you're taking this shit too seriously, mate. Like, you are literally arguing with somebody 500 miles away from you. Why are you taking what I say as a real life issue? I'm not attacking your person. And DC's all like, you're just a horrible person, you know that. That's literally what it boils down to. Now it's pretty much like, if you're just a horrible person, you'll probably get somebody that, tells you you're a horrible person, but it's just going to be that person. Everybody else ignores it and moves on.
Yeah.
And as for TP, your question about 2010, what was it like for me?
I think this in general, but also for you.
Well, in general, 2010 was the start of a lot of stupid shit. 2010 was, well, for me, 2010 was a fun year because that was the year when people started to really notice my content. That's when I started getting really noticed and was growing in popularity and what have you. But also, 2010 was the year where you had groups being formed and dumb shit that was being said, and a lot of
Over what?
oversaturation.
What do you mean by oversaturation, if I may ask?
So, okay. Hey, Kate, remember that conversation we had like years ago about PewDiePie?
Maybe.
In which you were talking about how since PewDiePie started doing these videos, everybody and their grandma thinks they're like PewDiePie and they start making Let's Plays.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I think
Okay.
that was 2013. That might be the reason why I don't remember. Oh shit!
Hold on. Yeah.
Oh, fuck Kayden then. I mean, I love Kayden. What are you talking about?
I'm still here, you motherfucker.
Yo, guys, give me a moment.
Oh, it
Sorry.
loves me. Yeah, it's not even a joke.
But yeah, it was a consistent issue with back in like 2012, whenever PewDiePie got to his first million in such a short time. People started doing not just let's plays, because let's plays, looking back, like, yeah, at first whenever I said it was let's plays, but in general it's let's plays weren't the issue. It's people trying to do PewDiePie style let's plays where they were screaming at high pitches and all that stuff without understanding there were certain let's players that were doing it around the same time wherever PewDiePie got started. Like the Markipliers and the Jacksepticeye said it's like, yeah, PewDiePie got me started. But also Jacksepticeye had different things than PewDiePie. For one, he was Scottish.
I was about to say he's inherently different. He's Scottish.
Yeah, Irish. But...
You're both wrong. Fuck. At least I didn't say British. I could have been even more wrong.
Oh god.
Actually, he's Italian.
Everybody knows he's Greek. Come on.
That explains why Apocalypse is even worse for him.
Take that, Euro.
No, let's take that, Greece.
Oh yeah.
Because has Greece been bought out yet, by the way?
Maybe. What was it? But what was it? But that was a consistent issue that we talked about back in like 2013, and just got worse each year. Oh my fucking god! By 2015, everybody was trying to beat PewDiePie because he just got more and more and more and more popular. It was dumb. What I'm getting at it was dumb.
You know what? You're dumb. How do you think about that?
I mean, you're not wrong. Obviously, I'm trying to rip off Pro Jared and JonTron because they're the only two reviewers, period.
Well, what about Peanut Butter Gamer?
Nope,
Who?
only two.
But Pro Jared's a bad video maker. Someone made a commentary on him. Therefore, all his videos are bad.
Period.
Who the fuck are you talking
So
about?
what we're saying is JonTron's the only reviewer.
Yeah, even though he's a reaction channel nowadays.
No, he's not. He doesn't make content right now.
Yeah, it's been 5 years.
He's just a dead guy. He's secretly not even alive anymore.
It's like Paul McCartney. Paul is dead.
Paul's not
When's
dead.
when's the next iDubbbz video? It's been 7 years since he reviewed Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
It's great. See, being serious though, JonTron has just gone to reaction videos. Really fucking high quality, good shit, right? Reaction videos, but there is no review or critique in it.
It's like an angel's kiss.
It's just like an angel's kiss. But no, it's straight up. Let's make fun of this for the next like 30 minutes. Say what you will about the Nostalgia Critic. Yeah, that's kind of what he does, but he still critiques it here and there.
He gives genuinely good criticism now, since he's no longer focusing on just humor.
Yeah. Oh, what was it? Whenever you reviewed Cats Don't Dance, I had a giant smile. So I knew somebody was gonna give that movie a fair shake.
I also loved that movie as a kid.
Doesn't
Same.
everyone like it?
Yeah, God, that's one of those ones I think everyone likes it. And if they don't like it, it's because they don't know about it.
Or they're indifferent about it.
Yep.
What was it? Did you know that was originally supposed to have Michael Jackson? That was originally supposed to be a Michael Jackson movie.
Cool.
But
I don't know why Michael Jackson wouldn't be able to dance.
No, it was supposed to be like a Michael Jackson / Looney Tunes movie, but both parties were like, no. What was it? They couldn't get Michael Jackson, so they said we can't have Looney Tunes in this movie. So they were like, okay, let's just make them original characters then.
So they got the next best thing, Michael Jordan.
God. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a fact too. He also, what was it? Nostalgia Critic also did a really good review of Goofy movie.
His retrospective of what was it? It was just posted a
couple weeks ago. You posted in the video chat. Freakazoid was also amazing.
Oh yeah, that was a great one. Sup, Loud?
Okay.
And he's back.
You took a while to not be dead.
My mom needed something.
Yeah, you're fine, dude.
Okay.
No, you need to bow to my every whim. Otherwise, you are not a true Pokemon master.
I don't play Pokemon, so
I'm just gonna apologize just for the where my mind went with that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
What did you?
So
I am not racist.
I did not go that way actually.
I did.
I went the other way.
What?
So Loudon, PewDiePie.
Yeah, remember that argument you had about PewDiePie and like how his fan base literally oversaturated Let's Plays because they figured that because they were like, oh, PewDiePie do it, so we can do it now, right?
Yeah, I was an idiot back then.
I never noticed.
Well, here's the
I
thing: you kind of wasn't wrong because that kind of hits it on the head of how the community was in 2010.
He kind of wasn't wrong.
It happens, but it's not as frequent.
Yeah, well, with this one, when I was talking about oversaturation was because of the fact that you had. Now, here was the thing: you had guys that came in that like doing commentaries and started doing them, and then you had the ones that came in purely because they saw guys like DC or DC or Roshitsu or Ryan or guys like
Which
that
one?
making commentaries.
Supersonic 407, not
Okay.
not
Yeah, Supersonic 407 or
I
you know,
hate
for
that we
guys
have
like
to
that.
make that differentiation.
It's fine.
I prefer Supersonic 408 personally.
I wish he would come back. He made great videos.
You know what? I wish some of them would come back. Only most partially because I want to see how they translate into 2017 and 20.
Yeah, how much they've changed, yeah.
Or not just how much they changed, but also kind of like how much they could adapt if need be.
Well, considering they still honestly have the best idea for a co-op visually to this day, I think they'd adapt quite well.
Yeah,
Has no one still done that yet?
I mean, no one has, but at the same time, I think it was just weird. It was at least a novel idea, and no one has done it in the fucking 8 years since.
Hey TP, whenever I get my OC, say you want to try and do that, even if it's not a serious video.
Okay, let me. If we have a fucking something, I don't know. I'll totally be down with at least trying that idea out. But I feel like it interrupts Loudon. I'm sorry.
no, it's fine. So I'm trying to remember how some. Oh yeah,
So you had people like that that only did videos for the sake of that came into doing commentaries because my idol did this, so I'm gonna follow in the footsteps and kind of do the same thing. It sounds like it's cool. Oh, they're just trying to. Oh, they were inspired. But it takes only 2 videos to figure out that no, they were trying to be just like them.
I know the type of content creators you're talking about, and only 2. They usually took 1 back then.
For most people, oh, and here's the best one. What made it harder for other people that were trying to break in and do it for the sake of, I really do enjoy them. You had people that did commentaries because that started doing commentaries for the pure intent of just
Tearing someone down.
Yeah.
Listen,
I can't tell you how many just people came out of the woodwork wanting to do videos on Tubers 93 when they'd never done a commentary a day in their lives.
Oh, fucking! What did Tubers do? Be an asshole?
He was a troll. No, not even being an asshole. He was just dicking around being a troll.
And the thing was about that was that it wasn't like tubers wasn't telling the truth half the time, but people didn't want to admit it, or people were too stupid to read between the lines of what he was saying. So in the end, whenever tubers made a video, he literally would just like bring in a slew of people that were just made videos for the sake of wanting to tear tubers apart. So much so that tubers every time, so much so that an ongoing joke between me, tubers, and a few other people were, how many faggots can you add to the montage of faggots for your next intro video?
Loudon, Captain of No Chill.
No,
I want
that
you
was, like,
back
true.
in commentaries, buddy.
No, that was the simple thing. Like that was actually a running gag between tubers, myself, and a few other people. I was just like, hey, tubers, let's see how many more faggots you can add this year in your montage of faggots for your intro videos.
I just remembered something silly. But I remember I'm not gonna name the account, but I know you blocked one of my original account, like my original YouTube account. It was just weird to remember that.
See, part of me is like, Loudon, why'd you never introduce me to the commentary community? And then hearing all this stuff, I'm really glad you didn't introduce me to the commentary community of that too.
Why didn't you introduce me to this cool thing? Oh, that's why.
Because it sucked.
I don't want you to deal with that.
I understand.
But you know, it's funny because I can talk about like the really bad parts and the good parts, and people are like, "Why the hell are you still there?" I says, "Because I'm smart enough to not to be around the bad parts."
But you're around me.
Okay, you're not that.
Listen here,
no,
you
I'm not in the commentary community.
Listen here, you self-deprecation faggot.
Yes.
Yes.
You are okay.
What was it?
Okay.
What was it? One of the, and it's something that happened a lot in the reviewing community too. Like, oh my fucking god, don't get me started on half the fucking shit. After people like JonTron and after people like JonTron and all of them started getting popular and all that stuff, it
video game nerd clone.
Oh yeah, don't get me started on the the AVGN clone thing is kind of an old staple now, but after JonTron started getting popular, it started happening too. It's a cycle.
JonTron clones, yeah.
Yeah, it's a cycle. It's a cycle.
That was kind of the thing too. There were like 2 or 3 people that tried to be a Hobbs clone.
Oh god, the Hobbs clones. I've heard of the Hobbs clones.
I feel personally attacked.
Those were fun because it's like, because like literally it would just be like, there was one guy that literally just started his video out the same way Hobbs starts his videos out.
Oh, it was more than that if I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he even tried to like, it was like, he tried to use Hobbs.
Plagiarisms.
Yeah, dude. He tried to use Hobbs' extensive vocabulary, but there was one problem.
He didn't know how to use it.
Exactly. He misdefined. He used certain words in the wrong context and did not know the definition of anything. He just said it for the sake of sounding cool, which was another thing I fucking hated about 2010 was the fact that it started the whole let's use words we don't fucking understand and let's use them as a shield.
Hey, Loudon, you want to be reminded of something terrible?
I will strangle somebody if you say constructive criticism.
No, that was a genuinely funny clip.
That was.
No, I'm talking about the guy who fucked an Xbox because.
Oh my god.
Okay, I think that's a good point to stop.
I'm so sorry. It's just such a funny thing.
Why'd you remind me of him?
Fuck Tinselage.
That's not the right person, but okay.
Torrent Flunker, he calls himself now.
No,
Wait,
no,
he's still
no. Kayden, that's Torrent and Tin are 2 different people.
Okay, so let's not go into detail about Tin though. Let's.
I would rather not get into detail about
Torrent
Tin.
is something else entirely, and sadly, he's in the same community. He's now in the other community that I'm a part of, but I keep away from him.
Other community?
There's another community that you're a part of that he's in.
Yeah,
He
I keep away from it.
Loudon makes fucking wrestling videos.
Well, I thought you were a
Wrestling.
Brony reviewer, and I was like, no,
Wrestling
you're bad.
machinima. Wrestling machinima, pretty
Yeah.
much.
I'm okay.
Pretty much.
I'm okay with that. I mean,
Yeah.
implying I was not going to be okay with it anyways, but whatever.
But you know what?
I mean.
He's the butt of the joke there too. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Torn was a glorified ass kisser.
Well, he fucked an Xbox.
I was gonna say, I think the
only
one,
knew the story behind
the
that,
one
jeez.
commentary I still
I
remember
know the
from-
story behind that. I was there whenever you guys told it in the Bop chat once.
Oh yeah, that one. Jesus Christ.
I still remember one of the commentaries that I can recall watching. Granted, mostly only because I remember watching Leedy's commentary on it. You know, back when he was a commentator.
I was about to say, what happened to him?
He moved on to countdowns, and he.
No,
I guess stopped doing-
I know that.
Then I guess he stopped, and now it's more just.
Around.
He's just more around. Yeah.
He just got high and kind of wandered off everywhere. Just got high and fucked off for some reason.
He used to be one of my favorite content creators, though.
That's what happens with a lot of them.
Yeah. I feel ill.
Something wrong?
I don't know.
Stop feeling ill.
I'm trying. I am genuinely trying. I think I'm coming down with like motion sickness. I don't know.
Oh, you're not starting to not be able to play first-person games anymore?
I would be so mad if I can't. I love FPSs.
What if your body is just getting back to normal after playing that one game?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm not going to spoil it for the live stream. I wouldn't be surprised if that game has gained me this issue of motion sickness. Holy shit.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me before. It just takes a couple days.
I'm just going to play like third-person action adventures or some shit. Not a hack and slash. That would fucking kill me.
You should play EDF with screen shake on.
Well,
God, fuck, go kill yourself.
Anyways, I think it's about time to end the stream.
This fuck you, Zara. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. That's why I'm ending the stream.
Hey, that's the best reason to end the stream.